Oh no, I'm stuck on this tall tree. How will I ever get down? Not to fear, the bridging mod is here. Bridging allows Java players to place down blocks in front of them like Bedrock players can, making it super easy to build bridges or structures high up in the air. No longer do you have to turn around and crouch and face the block to place it, speeding up your build time and being able to attack little Timmy quicker. Bedrock players will be shaking in their boots when they see us now. End crystals look great in the end island, but with coloured end crystals, you now get a range of end crystals in any colour of the rainbow to use as a decoration. These crystals look great and can be placed anywhere with a massive range of colours to suit any build. You even get a screwdriver that can be used to change the height of the crystal, to have it low on the ground or resting up on certain objects. And to get the pedestal, just place the crystal on top of a block and use the screwdriver to activate the pedestal. The pedestal even looks cool half merged with some blocks. And the best part is they don't go boom when you break them. They just turn into a normal item for you to pick up. After years of training, you have finally learnt the skill of weapon movement. The Epic Fight mod gives you new fun animations when swinging weapons and tools. You will see when running around, you get new movements and also get a new sneaking animation. Sneaking up on villagers to stick a sword where the sun don't shine, you can now gracefully swing your sword to kill them. And you get different motions depending if you spam or hold down the click button. And if you run and attack them, you turn them into a kebab with ye old prison stab. Pulling out your rusty meat cleaver, you will get a swinging move. Or you can choose death from above by jumping and smacking them in the head, which is a great finisher. Using your mum, I mean the hoe, you can go from casually farming your land to get off my lawn in a matter of seconds, always keeping everyone around you on their toes. You can use your water fork as intended and poke people like you are eating your dinner. Also, throwing the water fork gives you a nice side view, and you also get a nice side view with the bow and the crossbow, which looks a bit cleaner and stealthier, including a green line for a sight, making it easier to attack as well, especially at long distance. And for my final trick, this local villager has a weak pull-out game, so we are going to help him. Hey kids, don't catch feelings, catch these hands. If you got no weapons, you can go around giving mobs a 1-2 on the chin while feeling like Muhammad Ali, which makes it a lot more pleasing when you find a villager who gives a crappy trade by giving them a left right good night. While using the Epic Fight mod, you can't use your tools for mining, but it's a simple hotkey to toggle between mining and fighting. So this salmon just jumped out of the tank. Fishtank is a mod that adds in glass tank blocks to create your own portable fish oasis. Why do the fish keep jumping out? I better put some lids on this tank. You can design the fish tank any way you like and even dye the glass to suit any style you want. The perfect decoration mod for fishies in your home. And the sky is the limit to how you design your own fish tank. Flow is a client-side mod that makes menus smoothly slide up on your screen. Definitely one of the cleanest GUI opening mods I've seen and makes Minecraft feel a bit more modern. This animation is smoother than a freshly waxed foot. Next up, let's overhaul villages to get more of a glow up than Kobe from One Piece. Villages are no longer the small towns but built into a place fit for a king. And some of these designs look super awesome and all villages are included in this mod. So no matter what village you find, you can turn it into your humble abode. And I love how each village has their own style of builds, depending on what biome the village is in. Excuse me sir, your house is on fire. And the insides of the houses are nice and empty, perfect for a blank canvas to make as your home. These villager houses might be a bit empty, but let's fill them up with Handcrafted. Handcrafted is a mod that adds in customizable decoration blocks to your world. Now you can get seats and couches to sit on, new decorative carpet to walk your muddy feet on, kitchen items to cook up some grub, new wall pillar designs, trophies and paintings. You can even connect beds together to make bigger beds. Why is this child jumping on my bed? With the new hammer block, you can change the style of some of the blocks to fit into any style that you like, which adds endless possibilities to your world with design choices, so your builds will now slay! You can even change the color of your couches with cushions to make it any color you like, and even sit in chairs at your tables, making your home feel real cozy. I think one of the best additions is the trophies. There is just something manly about hanging dead mob heads in my house. Minecraft's third person sucks eggs, but Leawinds' third person is a gift from the gods. This mod gives you a neat camera movement when going into third person, and it sits up on the right, giving you a great field of view, but you can also swap it to the left side to suit your preferences. You also get a full 360 range of movement, so you can always be on the lookout for hot singles nearby. The camera follows you while walking under it to turn around, while also giving you nice smooth movement, and I find when using an elytra in third person makes flying so much more pleasing and calming. Just look at how good these camera movements are. This mod gives off old school gaming camera type of vibes, and I'm really digging it. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the Notch Apple. Notch Apple is another client-side mod that brings back old crafting recipes for the gold apple. Now you can make some gold blocks and place it around an apple in a crafting table, and boom, you got yourself a Notch Apple. So you are now fully equipped to fight 100 3-year-olds. What a lovely day for a swim. Parcool is a mod that adds in new movements for your character. Jumping into water gives you a diving animation, making you feel like Michael Phelps. You can now show off to your friends and do backflips off high ledges, which allow you to meet Stephen Hawking. When running around looking for any shits to give, you can jump over fences and blocks in style up to 1.5 blocks high. Ain't nobody catching me with these smooth moves. And goofy falling animations. When running off ledges, you can roll when hitting the ground to help soften the blow of your fall damage. You can even follow your emo dreams with hanging around off ledges, and move along the ledges and chains as another mode of movement. Fighting mobs just became more fun as you can roll around like a worm, so your opponent will never know your next move. And you can crawl around, allowing you to get into 1 block high spaces. Since it's just you and me in this dark cave, hitting that red subscribe button will give 1000 years good luck. But if you don't hit it, I will suck your toe while you sleep. Regions Unexplored is a biome and nether overhaul mod, adding in over 70 biomes and 700 new blocks, ranging from flowers, grass types, wood sets, and stone types. This mod will suit anybody and any world. The new world type is mind-blowing, making it perfect to explore as you'll always find something new. These biomes fit in so well with existing structures, and just the overall vibe of your world feels a lot better. Pairing this with the Dynamic Surroundings resource pack is the perfect combination everyone must try. Going into the nether, we see some new biomes making it feel a lot more alive down here. And again, these biomes fit perfectly, and even the colour of the biomes fits the nether vibe well. I especially love the burnt forest biome. Having this as the third biome would fit into the base vanilla game very well, I think. And the hanging vibes from the roof of the nether makes exploring less scary. Unleash your inner Captain Jack Sparrow and go on an adventure in your new small ships. Small ships adds in 2 brand new little ships to sail around your world in. These ships come in any colour of wood you find, and they look great. There are 2 variants of ships to choose from. One if you want to compensate, and one if you want to float around in peace. You can also store items in the ships as they act as chests, and you can even attach cannons to the ship, so no one will mess with you when you rock up to the port. Villager Recruits is a mod that allows you to hire and command villagers with weapons to attack for you or defend you. And some of these villager mercenaries have had training from the Navy SEALs. There are a couple of villager recruit types: the sword villager, the bow villager, crossbow villager, and the horse villager, which has super speed. To hire villagers, you need emeralds. When you talk to them, you can see their stats, which can be leveled up through combat. And they also get extra XP for finding my dad. And each villager will start off with different stats. These villagers do a great job at fighting and defending their land, so you can keep going on with your daily chores. You can open a command center to tell the villagers what to do, whether it be stand there, wander around freely, or even shoot and attack whatever you are looking at. You can even get them to protect things and put them in certain teams to use in certain areas. This mod is a wicked mod, and it could be lots of fun on servers with friends and in single player worlds. Let's change Enderman from your boring sister to your cool uncle. Enderman Overhaul drastically changes all Endermen and their mechanics, making some passive and some aggressive. You now get Endermen that'll spawn in every biome, and they will all have different attributes. When wandering around caves, try not to make eye contact with the cave Enderman. When you look at it, it will start spawning in front of you while you try to run away, which can give quite a jump scare, and not ideal when you're on low health. Desert Endermen look like mummies and move really slow, so they're easy to escape. But when they get slayed, they drop little desert dwellers to try finish you off. This absolute unit is scared of you. When you stare into his soul, he stops moving, giving you some downtime to escape. This little cutie doesn't want to be bothered, and just wants to do his own thing while never hurting a soul. Swampy Enderman poisons you when you touch him, which is kind of rude, but whatever. No wonder he has no friend. The Soul Sand Enderman is nightmare fuel that chases you, and when killed off, the souls of the children he ate will attack you as well. Crimson Forest Enderman is also scary, but has no after death move like a bot. The End Island Enderman is a god that will send ghosts after you, and commands surrounding Endermen to make you meet Satan. He controls them to attack, since he is too scared to attack himself. But if you equip yourself with Enderman armor, you turn into a fellow brother to them, so when you look at them, they aren't fazed by you, which I'd recommend bringing some to the end. Each Enderman will drop Ender Eyes with brand new abilities. You can get an Ender Eye that will teleport away mobs it hits, so you can clear the area from a distance. You can summon an Enderman Brute to attack mobs for you, which has massive forearm, but he is weak and no match for 2 Iron Golem, so pick your battles wisely. This Ender Eye sends you flying at the mob, causing damage upon impact, and leaving the mob with a poison-like effect. You can even get a new sword and shield to use. The sword will randomly teleport away mobs that you hit with it, which could be handy in certain situations, and the shield will randomly teleport away enemies that hit it, perfect for if you're low on health and trying to escape. But remember, it's got a cooldown, so you can't just hold it up. I have not showed this whole mod, but I definitely recommend going to check it out for yourself. The creators have put in an insane amount of effort into making this mod great. Slabs Expanded is a mod that has an option for all Minecraft blocks to be slabs, and you can make some pretty wacky block designs with it. And honestly, all blocks should have a slab option in vanilla Minecraft. Perfect for builds as it unlocks so much more possibility. And you can unlock even more possibilities by clicking on YouTube's recommended video.